Hey guys, Ahmed Creator here. We're coming with another Castle Crasher video. Today I kind of want to talk about the flaws about this game and really what I think they could have done way better. Let me turn down the music right now. It's getting really annoying. Yeah. All right. So yeah, as you all know, I really do like Castle Crashers. I've been playing it since the PS3. I'm playing on the Xbox. I've played it a little bit on the Xbox One. Now I'm playing it on the PlayStation 5. So I really do like this game. And before I go on my whole rant with everything, I do understand some companies might not have the license to change anything. So my whole argument could be invalid on the stuff they could add. But like I said, they might have the license to change some of the stuff or really anything at all. But if you go on the PlayStation 5 menu, I don't know if it's on the PlayStation 4 menu, they added a little artwork to it. So, and it's new artwork. This is new artwork as well. The whole menu itself. Um, as you can see, they also have this new mode called Back Off Barbarian. So I'm very inclined to say that they might actually have it. I've also wondered which knight is this? The one with the hand on it. I've always wondered that. Here, let me go to multiplayer here. Yeah, there's no lore to the characters. Well, it's mostly the lore I'm pretty mad about because these characters they could be very well thought out, like the trolls, the necromancer, the cyclops, but you only see them for a couple of seconds, and we don't even know if those are their actual names. Actually, I try to find it. I mean, it's probably on some random Twitter post that says their name, but still, talk about like in game. I'm trying to find how do you reset your character. Yeah, it doesn't even say Green Knight or anything right here, so how do you even know what these characters are called, other than the community telling you that what they're called this? This is, of course, the King, but, everyone knows the King, an alien from Alien Hominid, the Barbarian, the Thief. I guess it's kind of because they tell you from the level, but not all characters you can know from that. So yeah, here's some of the stuff that I feel like they should add. Um, this is the easy stuff they can add. All they have to do is just change a couple of values, right? The infinite beefy mode, which is a very easy mode to make, right? And you may say, oh well, there's testing they have to do. Yeah, well, there's literally people who have done. There's a lot of people who've done beefy only runs. And they beat it with glitches. So there's only a couple tweaks you have to do to make it work. And then we have stuff like health multipliers for enemies, damage multipliers for enemies. Most of the stuff I feel like you should unlock after you beat the game. Um, and volleyball and all you can quaif. This can be added as a DLC or as you beat the game. Fifth player slot. I don't see why they couldn't have added it, but maybe I could understand it might not have been that wanted, so they might not have thought about it. A speedrun timer, a section for soundtracks. They have pretty alright soundtracks in this game. Um, and I want to see this. I don't like how the menu is very basic in that sense. Um, so I would like maybe a section a little bit more to the right where there's a soundtrack and section for early artwork. I'm pretty sure they should have some early artwork for the game. So they could have have a section for that, but that's not really that needed. Mostly the sandwich mode and the health multipliers and the all you can quaif in volleyball. It just if I was to have a new update, at least have like two of those things. So this is the stuff that is medium hard to add. Arena was all the enemies. I mean, like there is the necromancers thing, but I don't want to have to go to the necromancer stage. Also, a survival mode. That seems pretty plausible. All you have to do is change the values of 10. It ends at 10 to it goes to 11. It goes to 12. I don't think it would be that hard to add it. Arena with all the enemies plus boss with multipliers. I feel like that would be kind of a little bit harder because to implement the bosses, but there's some ground bosses that are easy to add, like the panda boss, the necromancer, um, the final boss. They're very, I would say, easy to implement. Um, who else? Who else? Ooh, the person at the industrial, not the industrial castle, the wedding. He's very easy to add. You could add him. You don't even have to have. You could have the piano if you wanted to, but you don't have to have it. Um, let's see. Arena with all enemies plus boss. Different bow models. Yeah, I know. Almost all characters have a different color bow, but as what I've known from my experience, they don't have different effects on them. So for the orange character, his bow should have fire on it. The green person, he should have poison on it. The red, he might have electricity that stuns him for a second. The purple might have, just it could literally be a repeat of everything, but just having those small little effects change the game a lot. And I would say you don't have to add like too many models, maybe like three more models. They already have some models that they have in the files that they could use, but they they don't use them. I don't know why. So and then we have burst potions, which give 20% extra health and 20% extra strength for 15 to 30 seconds, depending on however long they want it to be. It also gives you max health, but additional was to 20% health for 30 seconds. Very easy to add, I would say. Like I said, it's just changing the values. Maybe instead of a red potion, make it orange or any color really. Um, um, what was I gonna say? And just to have a little placard for it and add it to the right of the buying station for the potion. It's really not that hard to add. And maybe just make it cost way more. So instead of like 15 gold, make it like 40 gold. Then we have separate artwork for menu screen. Yeah, like I said, I like this artwork, right? But I feel like there should be at least like two to three more artwork that can spawn. Especially after I beat the game, there's no new artwork. And when you play Mario Kart, there's a couple new artwork. Like instead of Mario, it might be Rosalina, Bowser. I feel it's really it would really be nice if they, even if it's just community artwork or artwork that they had before from previous games, even if they use the Steam version artwork, I really like the Steam version artwork, so they can implement that as well. Um, let's see. Some magic attacks for oh yeah. By the way, I have all this written down on a notepad right now. So magic attacks for beefy characters. I feel like the beefy character should have a magic attack. For it should be a stomp magic attack where it can either create like a little rumble effect, right? Um, or it's just a charge stomp attack, or it does two little burst attacks in both directions, right? And you basically, how do you do two burst attacks? There's literally videos about how to do it on YouTube, so they could do that. And I'd say more arenas. That might be semi hard to add, but they could literally just copy the Necromancer's stage and make that arena. All right. Here's what I would say. The more hard stuff, if they were to add some of the stuff, I would say they only have to add like two of these. The one that I want the most is community creations because make it easier to do community. There is community creations on PC, but I'm talking about console because not everyone plays PC. I'll be honest. Well, I guess there's a lot of people who still community creation. So just like I said, when you go to local game or even anywhere, any section, there's going to be instead of it's really wherever you want to put it, but put a community creations place. This is a hard thing to add, I would say. So where you could like make your own levels and stages, and maybe even your own characters, if they allow that. And then I would say 12 more levels slash stages. Um, So that's the minimum I would have for the hard stuff. If they want to add more, add more. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, at least like 12 more levels, um, stages, and then more weapons and pets. I feel like because certain rooms and certain areas are very desolate from stuff. Also, I feel like there's not enough pets. Customizable arenas. I feel like that also goes in hand with the what's it called, the all the enemy stuff, where you can have a bunch of enemies. You could customize. Oh, do I want? I could have a bunch of enemies that can heal. I want a bunch of enemies that can that are skeletons. I want to fight only ice enemies, or I want to fight just beefy enemies. That'll be very fun to do. More achievements like weapons, like having all the weapons. And this can just be in a separate section because these are really hard achievements to get. But having all the characters, having three characters with skulls, um, stuff like that, or beating any level with without getting hit. That could be in a separate section. Better servers, like I said, this is a little bit more harder to implement because they might have to pull more money into the game. Playing with the troll minion, I feel like the troll minion they could have added. Maybe have to upscale the size a little bit, but that'll really be it. Playing with the fish character, like I said, they could have implemented that. Maybe have to downscale the size a little bit. And then playing with, and then the corn boss, right? I feel like there should have been a corn pet. I don't have the values of exactly what should have been, but or what it even does, but there could have been a corn pet. Um, Also, I feel like you should have been able to have two pets if you beat the game, maybe like twice or something, or really anything, any way you want to implement it. Even if you could just do it from the start, I feel like you should have two pets. Um, and then maybe a mini show slash webtoon slash comic for Castle Crashers, and then I feel like they should have added lore to the game, and then more cutscenes to the game. So they could have added more lore to the game via maybe even just a document or just communication mouse to mouse. We have those are the type of stuff I feel like they could have added to the game. And more cutscenes. There's only a couple of cutscenes that really explain what happens. So yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video so far. I don't think any of this is really going to get added, but I might do a couple more rants, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Maybe even just a document or just communication mouse to mouse. We have those are the type of stuff I feel like they could have added to the game. And more cutscenes. There's only a couple of cutscenes that really explain what happens. So yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video so far. I don't think any of this is really going to get added, but I might do a couple more rants, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.